Hi, welcome to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends, and I'm Dee, and I'm here with my friends, and oh my goodness, we missed you all last week. Yeah, I had a family pass. My mom passed away, and I had to say thank you for everybody, all the support, all the prayers, and all the blessings, and especially Diane through the time that I've been going through. It's been a little challenging, but you know, we just keep on smiling and sharing and caring and helping people educate so that we can have the knowledge, because it's all about knowledge, giving power, and the power is just important to share. So thank you, Diane, for being
welcome.
there and helping
you.
through
you,
the
Dee.
whole transition and the journey of,
Thank
you know,
you.
and
Well, I want to start giving my condolence to you and your family.
yeah, thank you.
And you know, we all have passions here, but at the end of the day, our passions, we go home to our loved ones and to our families.
Right. Well,
So-
my passion is all about the education and the knowledge and sharing that power,
Right.
so that we have the best integrity of life. And I know that your passion
My passion is photography.
Right.
And I'm also an actor, and I love doing photography. I love shooting animals, you know, and I also love taking shots of actors.
Right.
So I just started called The Art of Acting, which I'm going to be putting either a book together or displaying with all the actors.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
I
I'm
know you have some special friends.
Yes, I
and
do. And
they have embraced me also, which I'm kind of happy. You know, it's like, yay, thank you. But
they're very into humanity, which we
yeah,
all are, about
yeah,
helping people.
yeah.
And these two came out today with their busy schedule
Yeah.
because every day they help humanity. And
Right.
they're our very dear friends, and I'm so happy to have you here today.
Yes,
so
thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Jack
Be
with
here.
Friendship Lights,
Appreciate
and
it.
we have Manny, the cab to the stars. So,
Cabby to the stars.
So today we're going to start with Jack, and tell us what your passion is.
Well, my passion are these little glowing lights. And back in 2012, I had a dream of people from all nationalities and all walks of life united in peace, and they were holding these lights. That dream touched me deep inside.
Really?
I got up. I spent a year, day and night, doing everything I could to learn how to create them.
So what was it? You just decided that you saw these lights and you wanted
Well,
to share these lights?
Yeah, well, at the same time, my whole world was crumbling down around me. I had gotten laid off. I'd lost friends, and it seemed like everything was against me. So when I had this dream, it must have all came together this one night. All my passion. So I got up. I said, you know what? I got to stand for something, and I felt this dream, and I want to make it possible. I want to make it happen.
And that's what it's
So,
supposed to be all
yeah.
about. We're going to talk about
We're
it a
going to
little
go
more.
back to that.
And
We're going to
so-
start with Manny. Manny, tell us a little bit about your passion.
Well, my passion is always about just helping people and doing good for people. As you know, I drive a yellow cab in the city, and I always get a lot of big humanitarian people in my car.
How do you manage that?
You know what I call it? I call it karma rebate.
Is that what
When
it
you
is?
do well, it comes back to you.
Okay.
So,
I
you know,
hear
great humanitarian
That's
people
true.
has come through my car, as Tom Hanks and Humans of New York, Brandon Stanton, and many others as well.
And we're
So-
going to listen. We're going to hear about
Sure.
this story.
Absolutely.
Quick question, though, in terms of your passion. So how did you become like so passionate about
Well, I've always been
meeting-
passionate. As a little kid, I remember I used to see homeless people, like on traffic lights while I was going to school. Maybe I might have been 12 years old.
Okay.
And I was always very curious, what's wrong with these people, you know? And then one day I just started doing my little interview when I was about 14 years old. And I saw a homeless person. I asked them, what happened to you? And, you know, some guy just said, hey, you'll never get it, you know? But some people, they just have incredible stories just like us. You know, it just could happen to anyone. You know,
Right.
these are people that were educated
This is
as well.
true. Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So, I'm always for the underdog. You understand? People that are just touching and great with humanitarian. So I stick with that, and I try to help people, whether it's financially or listening to them and giving them words of inspiration.
Just give them a smile.
That's it.
Yeah,
Smile.
yeah.
And when people don't smile back, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
And how did you guys
Eventually,
meet, the
yeah.
both of you?
This guy in a bar now.
Well, I actually saw him on TV, and I saw all the good things he was doing, and it seemed like lined up with the same vision I had. So I just sent him an email. I said, hey, Manny, I love what you're doing, And from there, the rest is history.
Oh, so you all just connected
connected.
without not knowing each
Yes.
other.
Social
So
media.
it's like how
And
we're
then we
doing,
connected
yeah.
through the acting field because they are always there with us at all the premieres. And
Yep,
we'll
we
talk
always
a
get
little bit about
invited to these
Fanny, about his
premieres.
acting starting career.
Oh,
But-
you're acting now too?
No, I'm not acting,
No,
but
you're
I,
not.
because of the friendship lights, I get invited to kind of lift up the spirits of the cast and crew. So I usually get
Oh, how
invited to a lot
cool.
of the
Okay, very
on the
nice.
sets.
And you're doing some
Well,
stuff.
I'm in a movie that Chris Victor, he's a producer, he's also an actor.
Right, he was on our show.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Joe
couple
and
weeks ago.
Eric.
Yeah, yeah.
I play myself as Mr. Ferrari, the cabbie guy.
That's your name?
No, actually, Mr. Ferrari, Tom Hanks gave me that name
Oh, really?
because I'm always wearing Ferrari outfits.
Oh, really?
You know
So-
what? Why don't you start with that story, and then we'll go back to Jack.
want me to
So,
get
yeah,
into
let's
the
start
story?
with the
It's a great
story of how
story.
he got the name Mr. Ferrari. And
All right, I'll try to make it sure that's possible. I'm driving a cab one day on Saturday about 4:30 in the afternoon. I got to return the cab back. So, I'm done working. I'm driving down Park Avenue. Some guy flags me down. I slow the car down. The guy tells me he wants to go to the Upper East Side. The guy got a hat, glasses, all covered up. I have no clue who the guy is, an older man. To me, he was an older guy. So I rejected the guy, telling him that's too far for me.
You rejected him?
Yes, but he had good body language. Some people would say no in a nice way. Other people just could be, themselves, which sometimes is not great. Those people I don't feel sorry for. I will keep going. But it so happens he was such a nice, polite guy and good body language. As he walked away, it just hit my conscience, and I felt bad. I started screaming, "Sir, sir, come back, come back, come back." He turned around. I said, "Come, come." He comes to the car. I said, "Come on, I'll take you." He goes, "You sure? You sure?" I said, "Yeah, get in." He gets in the car. We're driving down. 2 minutes after my driving, I'm in a red light. We talking, and his voice sounded familiar to me. I'm looking through the rear mirror, and I said, "What?" I turned around. I looked him in the eyes, and I screamed out, "Wilson!" from the movie Castaway.
Oh, my gosh.
And then he was like, "Yeah,
ball,
yeah,
huh?
yeah, that's right, that's me." And then we started having a nice conversation. I was excited now.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I still drove him down, and he sort of interviewed me. He was
Really?
asking me where I was born, have I ever been anywhere, whatever. But it was really nice. And as we're driving through, he tells me after a while, "You want a selfie?" He
Oh,
asked
no.
me if
How
I wanted a
cool.
selfie.
How so
And I was
cool.
like, "Sure." Wasn't gonna tell him no. So at the end, actually, he wanted to take one there, but the light, we had to keep moving. He said, "When we get off, we'll take one." So I had an old phone with no internet, no anything. It was terrible. When I took a picture, half of me shows and the rest of him. We tried again, the same thing. And after all, he banged his head onto mine. He goes, "Try it now." But still, it's not a full picture
Yeah,
of me.
yeah.
I gave him my phone number and email. And I told him, "I would love you to email my lady." Because we spoke about education and health.
Right, right.
And I said to him, "I would love you to email her and tell her hello." That's what came to mind.
Right, right.
A couple of days later, I'm at my sister's house. I get an email. It says, "Yo, Mr. Ferrari, howdy to your girlfriend, Tom Hanks."
Wow.
And that's how he got the name Mr. Ferrari.
That's how I got the name Mr. Ferrari.
That's so
from him.
cool. Wow.
So the name has stuck by since then.
We're going to talk about
Plus, he's also the ambassador for Lifeline Energy, which is they provide solar educational radios
Really?
to kids in Africa.
Wow.
I help out with that. So I get emails from Tom Hanks every now and then saying happy Christmas or happy New Year's.
Wow.
And you're a good man.
So he really definitely
Yes.
remembers
Yeah, because
you.
after he got out of the
Yeah,
car,
yeah.
5 months later, he was going to be in a show called Lucky Guy. And I started getting random people that were going to be in the show. Christopher McDonald, Peter, the wardrobe master. All I kept telling them was, tell Tom Hanks, Mr. Ferrari says hello. I kept passing the message.
Yeah, yeah,
and his
yeah.
nephew, too, was in my car.
Really?
So one day I get a text and it says, "Mr. Ferrari, come to the show tomorrow. Bring the Ferrari outfit. Tom Hanks wants to autograph it." So I'm over here in the show, hanging out with Tom Hanks in his dressing room. Everybody making a big deal out of me over there.
Oh, wow.
That was really nice.
cool. Yeah.
That was
Humans
cool.
of Humans in New York. You could bring that up.
Yes, Humans of New York is his name is Brandon Stanton. He got big media, about 18 million followers just on Facebook alone. He writes stories on people in the street. He's very popular now. He gets in my car with a little dog named Susie.
But how do these people get in your car? Do they call you and then
No, it's all, I guess it's fate.
Okay.
Was meant to be, and he's a big humanitarian guy too.
Yeah.
Recently he raised over $1.5 million for a school in public school that he was helping out a kid. He gets into my car. I never heard about Humans of New York. I gave him a good story about me and Tom Hanks. He posted. He says, "When you get home, look at this Humans of New York." When I got home, it had 1.1 million likes on it.
Wow.
And I gave him my phone number and we took pictures together. So the next morning he's texting me nonstop.
Wow.
And I'm like, what's this? Everybody was calling my house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What happened was the media watches this guy around the world.
Yeah, yeah.
That story went viral.
Wow.
Went viral. Everybody started looking for me on social
yeah,
media.
yeah, yeah.
I had 100 people follow me on Facebook. Now I got like 17,000, but like overnight. And he was texting me, telling me, "Do you want to be in the Today Show? You want to be in Good Day New York? New York
my.
Post is looking for you. In Touch Weekly magazine. All these newspapers and broadcasts that I couldn't make it to all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
But I made it to some of them. And actually, when I went to the Today Show, I went to surprise Holder. He was there too, promoting a book called Little Humans.
Oh, wow.
Fate, we met again.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
No,
And he's going to
it's
tell us
true.
more stories of some passengers in your car, which
Yes.
we want to hear. But I'm going to go back to Jack,
Yes.
and I want to talk about how do you make the lights, Jack? How
Well,
do you make?
First, can I say this?
Sure.
Because I know I saw articles that you've done, and you've been on TV also, and you've just gotten like
yeah,
blown
people
up.
really take to the story.
Yeah,
It's just amazing.
yeah. So, yeah. So, how do you make?
Oh, well, when I had that dream, I didn't know how to make it, so I spent a year day and night trying to figure out every possible way to how to create molds and how to melt plastic. So every day I had a challenge to figure out. And some days it was just, I just wanted to quit 'cause it was so hard. But I kept at it, and I think the universe gave me something to keep on going every day. It's amazing. It's like you're climbing steps.
So you gave us all a light,
Yeah.
and you gave me one that I like, the color.
And I have a very special one
Oh,
for
you have
you.
a special one for me. That's a blessing.
A lot of people who lose a relative or somebody close to them just likes to keep a friendship light as a reminder of that person, always lit. And I made you a special one. It's all white for your mom. There's a little note on there. But that's for you to
Very
keep.
nice.
Thank you.
And
How do you turn them on?
you pull that tab. Once you pull that
Oh,
tab, it goes
okay.
on.
So does it stay on for
Yeah, it stays on all the time,
whole
many
time?
months, up to a year, depending on the battery.
Oh,
I
really?
can't control that, whoever
Okay.
manufactures the
Okay.
battery. But
Okay.
when it goes out, you make a wish, and you can change the battery and keep
Oh,
it going.
really? Oh, so you, when you turn it on, then you, make
It's
a wish
on,
or
and
you
every day
pray
you
or
look at
whatever
that. Yeah,
you
exactly.
want to do. And
Well, going back to the law of attraction, every time the way it works is, every time you look at it, you think of your own dreams in life.
Yeah,
And when the light finally goes out all the way, you make a wish.
okay.
And legend has it, because my dream came true,
Oh,
that yours will as well. And the reason why is, if you're looking at this every day and thinking about your dreams in life or somebody you care about, there's a good chance that obviously that memory is going to stay with you all the
Yeah,
time. And if it's a dream or a wish, there's a good chance it's going to come true, because every day you thought about that. And if you really believe in it, there's a very good chance that it's going to happen for you. So a lot of people tell me that, hey, my dream came true, my wish came true, thank you so much.
Well, that's it. You have to claim it.
Yeah,
that's
you have to own
all
that,
about
own that
claiming
dream and own that wish.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't live for something, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
So you have to continue to just like reach for what you want.
Exactly.
And claim it, and it will be yours. You know,
Yes.
God or universe or because
Yeah.
I know, coming through what I've gone through, God has been putting so many people in my
In your
life,
life, yeah.
and they're just helping me get through, and it's like helping me be free and be able to grow,
It's amazing. Yeah.
and all the same like minds and what have you, just
Been
in one way
connected.
or the other.
We've been
all
connecting in the
yes.
universe.
I actually was in a health food store because I wanted to talk to this lady, real smart lady. She's a botanist, PhD, all this kind of stuff. She's always sharing. And I'm talking, and I had met her a year ago, but never got back over there. And I'm talking to this lady, and I said, oh, my name's Dee. And she's like, this other lady, she's like, were you on a radio show? So I said, no, I have a TV show. So she said, no, you were on a radio show about a year ago. And I'm like, really? And then I think, I was like, yeah, I was on somebody's radio show.
That's
And she's like,
amazing. She
oh, I remember you.
remembered you.
I'm like, wow. I was shocked. I was like, wow, yeah, I have some notoriety. Huh? Just a little
That's
bit.
awesome.
But she
that's a great
recognized
feeling.
my voice
Wow.
at first, and then all of a sudden it's D, and I guess
That's
me
amazing.
talking, and so people are recognizing
Yeah,
you.
well, he
and-
also
Yeah.
helps, and
Yeah.
a lot of celebrities wear his friendship
Yeah,
lights.
it seems like a lot of artists, actors, musicians are more than anybody else, even though everybody's drawn to them, are really drawn to them and drawn to the message. And I guess because we're in touch as actors and artists, we're a little more in touch maybe with our own feelings, our own self. that might be why.
Yeah.
But kids love them. I feel like I can't actually walk down my street.
Are you doing a-
Because all the kids know about Friendship Lights. I
Right.
have to actually look, make sure nobody's around to get to my apartment. Because if I don't, they start chasing me and they start screaming, Friendship Lights, and they're running after. I feel like the Beatles, I'm running
They
after-
want you to fill them out.
Friendship Lights. Every time I see them, though, it's like a little
That's
too
funny.
much.
Jack,
That's
also,
cute.
you do go to schools and
Yes.
you're helping people tell about the bullying. And
We
the
were actually,
racism
Manny came with me
awareness.
along with Chris Victor, actor
You can
Chris
tell
Victor.
that story with the,
Yeah, well, we were invited for a career day at MS 137. It's called the School of Heroes in Queens, which is your
Ozone Park.
area.
Oh, Ozone Park,
yeah.
not far from me.
And yeah, so it was really cool because we got to go to 6 different classrooms and tell our stories. So the way we did it, I opened up with Friendship Light story, and the kids, obviously, they loved the story. Then we moved into Chris Victor's acting. Then Manny, who they loved him because he meets so many celebrities that they know. And then at the end, we did an acting skit. We got volunteers to come up. We all just did a quick
Oh,
acting
that's
skit.
nice.
So it was really
so
fun.
you engaged everybody.
Yes, so we used all 3 of our talents in that case.
Yeah, yeah.
And they loved it. Actually,
Yeah.
the director of the school wrote to me and said, wow, thank you guys for coming. We actually got in the newspaper. There was an article written about us. It was out yesterday over the whole thing. And the school really loved that, by the way. I didn't tell you, but they wrote to me. They said, wow, thank you for the notoriety.
What paper was it?
It's the Courier Sun, which
The
you got on
Courier,
the
the
cover
book
of
in
that
it.
paper. You made the
Oh,
cover
yeah, I
of
made the
that
cover
paper.
last
Yeah.
year. It was last year.
Yeah, so it's amazing. It's a great feeling because when you're inventing something, you're alone, and you really can't have other people around you when your brain is working.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very lonely time and it's depressing and lonely. But when you do it and you get out there and you go to hospitals or schools, it's like your world opens up, and it's
and you
like,
see
rewarding.
these expressions on their faces.
yeah, and you can't believe it. It's like, wow, now I know why I was put through all that pain and suffering in the invention process to get to this stage where I can now help people with it. So it's been amazing, and as you can see, it's really popular with people, and just makes me feel so
We're going
good.
around. He wants to go around the world with it.
I'd love to go around the world. I'd
Absolutely.
love to
Yeah.
start with the USA.
We
and
are.
then
We're
move
definitely
the
going
world.
around the world.
Yes.
And it's-
And go ahead.
No, it does bring smiles, and that's what helps people just be happy.
Absolutely.
Just to get
You
by.
have
Just
be
to get
happy,
by day by
your
day.
relationships with each other and just keep on growing.
Yeah.
And that's amazing because you too have just developed so many relationships with people.
Yeah,
just
their own different art
yeah,
form,
Yeah,
I know, and there's a
it's really
story
cool.
that I want Manny to tell, that he told it to me, and it really touched my heart, that when you, the homeless, you met the
Yes.
homeless guy. You tell us a little bit about that.
So when I'm driving the cab, basically, I'm working on a coffee table book right now, which I do stories with people in my car, and I take pictures
Oh, that's
of them.
so cool.
And a lot of time, people get in my car and they have issues, they have problems. So what I try to do, I try to inspire them with good stories. I try to make them feel better before they leave. So that's a big thing that I do in the car. And sometimes people don't have enough money to pay. I say it's not a problem. I take them around, and I just keep it moving. The story with her is every time I come to a red light, you get a lot of homeless people coming by the car. Some people you get to know already. Same ones all the time.
Right.
And it was this one guy that he was asking for money, actually. And I said, "Are you hungry?" He goes, "Yeah." So I came out of my car, and I said, "What do you want to eat?" He goes, I went inside to a McDonald's. I got him, I think, some filet fish, some soda, I don't know what it was. I got him some food, came outside. The guy was tearing. And he goes to me, "I didn't think you were going to come out and bring me something." He goes to me, "I will hug you, but I'm dirty." So I hugged him anyway.
And that really,
I hugged him, and he was really happy. He was shaking, and that's. Let me tell you something. That made me feel so good because it was so appreciated. That some people you don't know if they're on drugs or not. At least I know the guy was hungry and he got to eat. So I'm
Yeah.
sure
No, that's
that was a
good.
good feeling.
No,
You know,
no, no.
and it's not the first time. There's many stories like that.
and we're going to talk about
Yeah.
some of your stories. We're going to go back to Jack, and I want to talk about the Lincoln Recovery Center,
Yes.
which is for drug addiction. And we have our friend Christine Lavoie watching
Christina
us
is in the
today, and
house. She's in the
director.
audience today.
And I know that you brought the lights there. If you could tell us a little bit.
Yes.
First of all, the center is holistic. So it's
It is
all
all- is it
just
acupuncture,
for-
acupuncture.
But is it just for drugs or is it just for everything?
Rehabilitation, drugs and alcohol.
Drugs and alcohol. But they do acupuncture for.
In terms of helping them wean off their
okay.
cravings for the
Okay.
drugs and alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah, so they
nice.
have their own system. It's all
Okay,
holistic,
cool.
and it's a
Oh,
great place too. It's a beautiful
nice.
place. And
Where is that located?
It's in the Bronx, Lincoln Hospital. It's I
It's
think a branch
affiliated
off
with- oh,
Lincoln.
affiliated with
Lincoln
Lincoln.
Hospital.
Okay.
So Christine had ordered a bunch of friendship lights, and
Okay.
she said that for her clients, which are the patients.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, it was Easter. So during that time, my sister, who's always helped me with friendship lights throughout the years, she came up with a thing that we should do little bunny ears on them and little
Oh, how
bushy
cool.
tail.
That's
And you
nice.
can hot glue them on. So we made kits for them. And Christina made an activity with them where they all got together as a group and put together the Easter Bunny friendship lights.
Oh, wow.
And I was there before just to speak to all the directors who are basically, they help the clients. So I let them know about Friendship Lights and how it works. They, the next day, did this program, and I saw the pictures, and Christina was saying how they work together, and they don't usually work together well. They were organized, and they were able to put these together, and they were so happy. So it was a really great day and a great situation.
That's cool. That's
And it's,
cool.
it's amazing
No,
that it helps in that way.
it helps people just do something and feel like they have accomplished something.
Yeah, and it
So
brings
that's
people together,
really
which is the
cool.
whole
Yeah.
goal of Friendship Lights, to bring people together. So
Okay, well, you know what? We're going to talk more because where you do it, how do you make it, all that kind of stuff. I know you said you do, but we didn't get all of it.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a real quick break and we'll be right back. Okay.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
You smell so good, I won't have to bathe the next 2 weeks. Anything. So, here, laugh a little harder. All right,
I will take him. I would be proud to show you off, you little old weirdo man.
get a new sweater. The worst dressed man here tonight. Right? Look, get that laugh, and get it in there tonight because nobody else is gonna laugh like her. She's under drugs, all right?
Hi, welcome back to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends, and we're just having so much fun with our new friends and old friends and friends, you know, and talking about everybody and sharing the friendship lights and the experiences of meeting new people, and it's kind of cool. So now I wanted to ask, okay, you said that it took you a while to formulate the
How to
the
make 'em,
workings.
yeah.
So where do you make it? Or you
My kitchen table, like any other inventor would, right? How many
Scientist.
inventor did? So I live in a studio apartment. I came from my bed. I had to dream right to my kitchen table, drew it out on paper, and from that day, it was 14 hours a day, every day, to figure out, because I'd gotten laid off. So
Right,
I had all
right.
this time to figure it out. So I started carving wooden molds, and that didn't work because they'd break. And then I learned how to carve aluminum right on my table with a little drill. And these are tools you never think. If you saw these tools and I told you what I was going to do, you'd say he's crazy, you know. And many people thought even your own family thinks that way, you know, until, you know, you just keep on persisting and don't stop.
Right.
Even the closest people to you might say things to you that'll bring you down. They may mean well. They mean well, but you cannot listen to them if you
Yes.
have a dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
If there's something you want to do deep inside that you really believe in, you cannot, because you're going to hear it from your closest relatives, and it's going to make you feel like crap some
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
And you just have to keep on going.
Right.
So that's what I did daily, every day. How do I learn about plastic? How do I color? Because I color the plastic, and I got to this point where I was able to make them at home. But now it's so popular, and people are ordering them, and I'm invited to these events that I don't have. It's hard for me to keep up to production.
Okay.
So I'm moving on, as any inventor would, to learn different phases on how to make them quicker and
And do
So,
mass production, right?
to
You
do
can
a mass production, but keep that
Some
heart
personal.
into it.
Yeah,
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 So
yeah.
it still is. I've been doing 3D modeling on a computer, so it's all my hands doing the work. So it's still keeping the soul of the friendship life.
So you have actually somebody is working with you and making them at this
Well,
point?
it's me doing all. It's still me, so it's coming from the inventor. I do have a manager now who's here with us in the audience, who's helping with the business part, because I'm no good with that. I cannot, you know. I just
know the feeling.
She knows I just want to have fun and get out there and meet people, and she kind of handles everything else. So as far as that, it's us two working at it, and it's just keeping it personal and coming from my heart still.
So you still have it patented and all that kind of
Actually,
stuff?
it's all in the process. The patent
Okay,
pending
okay,
status is coming, and everything now as you speak, because it's
Right.
been getting so popular. And
Right.
Yeah, and we have children, and we have adults wearing it.
yeah,
and
kids,
we have
it's amazing.
celebrities
Kids,
wearing
adults,
it,
elderly,
right.
don't matter.
And what
who
we're going
you
to
are.
show right now is we're going to show a little clip with our friends William DeMeo.
Yes, movie star William DeMeo, who's in that blockbuster hit
Back in the Day. He was
That just came out, right?
that just
Yeah,
came
I'm
out.
actually in that, and I didn't realize.
And
it
we were
was
all
a
at the
rolling
party. You
credits.
came
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
party,
yeah.
and we're going to show.
And so this, I was on. They invited me on set the day Alec Baldwin was there. I'm there. I gave William and Paul a
Paul a
friendship light, and
basic,
William,
right.
and I'm taking. I go, let me take a picture. Yeah, taking a pic. William goes, "Does that thing record video?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Turn it on right now," and you're gonna see
All
what
right, we're
happened.
gonna show a little clip of that right now.
Nice.
On the set of Back in the Day, we love these friendship lights. I think it's a great concept you have, Jack. Any way we can help and support your cause, we believe in it. We're having a great day today. We have Alec Baldwin on the set. We're making some really good scenes for our movie Back in the Day, and we're proud to be a part of this.
Love, peace, and friendship. And out of love, peace, and friendship, I will kiss my buddy Will DeMeo. He's the star of this movie, and he's doing a great job. Love, peace, and friendship. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
That was great.
That's a great
Yeah, it
advertisement
felt great
for
after
you.
that. It
Yeah.
felt
And we
great.
wanna
They
let-
really took to it, you know, right there on the set. They were so busy, and they
Yeah.
stopped to do that all on their own accord. It was really great.
And we want to wish them the best of luck
Yes.
with their movie. It
Yeah.
came
The movie's
May
out.
20th,
Yes, May
out in the
20.
movie
It's
theaters.
unbelievable.
Go see it Back in the Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on iTunes too.
Yes,
iTunes.
that's the kind of movie you want to buy because you want to
Right.
watch it over and over because of that
Right.
message that he,
Yeah.
that he
Yeah, yeah.
wrote in.
Make
to
you
it. It's
feel good.
unbelievable.
Well,
Yes.
it's all about making people feel
Feel
good.
good.
Yeah.
And the
So you
story-
all making people feel good, you know,
Yeah.
by having these lights and picking up the stars. So I know you have a whole lot more going on with you. So you can share a little more about your humanitarian and all that.
I'll try to wrap up this one. Well, Tom Hanks is the ambassador for Lifeline Energy that provide solar educational radios to these kids in Africa. So I help out with that as well through International Tom Hanks Day on Facebook. The manager from there has been in my car too, a guy named Kevin Turk. Kevin Turk out there from International Tom Hanks raised all this money and is given to, actually through Tom Hanks, and is giving all these kids a chance to get educated, because there's a lot of poor places out there. There's no schools or anything. So through these little items as well, they are able to learn, have one teacher with about 100 kids. At least they all learn out of that. So I help out with that. Tom Hanks, every now and then, he'll bring a typewriter or certain stuff from his movies, autographed, they auction it out to raise money as well for this. So that humanitarian guy was in my car too.
Really?
So through that, we'll
just
help
by
out.
chance.
Just by chance.
Name some of the celebrities. Tell a couple celebrities. Name a couple.
And also, I've had from Orange is the New Black, Crazy Eyes. I've had from Orange is the New Black, Passay, which her name is Samara. I've had Billy Zane from Titanic. I've had Dustin Hoffman. I've had Christopher McDonald from Happy Gilmore. I've had Star Jones in my car. Iron Man from Robert Downey Jr. I've had him in the car as well. Wow, so many. I can't even remember all of them. I've had politicians as Patterson, the governor. Elias Spitzer's been in my car, another politician. A lot of these people, I had their kids too in my car, but I don't do stories. Everything is quiet. Whatever they tell me to write is what I write, Am I missing?
And he tells stories. They come in his car and he video stories.
Yes, I do a lot of videos.
You're like a hairdresser.
Bradley.
Well, without the hair.
The guy from the West Wing, Bradley Whitford, we did a nice video in the car. He was also in Saving Mr. Banks.
Okay.
He was in Philadelphia, the movie. Okay. We did a nice video in the car. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll get to see that in the videos. We did a nice video, and he was just calm and being polite and telling me, the honor is all mine.
Oh, my God.
This car. And he goes, I could still feel the warmth of Tom Hanks in this car.
Oh, no. So
he was a funny guy.
You have the same car all the time?
Not all the time, but recently I had the car that Tom Hanks was in, which is 1M99. Everybody loves that car. But yeah, sometimes I have that car as well. If I'm forgetting someone,
We're going to show a clip after, but first we're going to finish up with Jack's clip, and then we're going to show a couple things on you. So let's go back to, we have a clip at Washington Square Park.
Yes, so every year I try to do something really big, and I use that to raise awareness for a charity or an organization. So this is done last summer in Washington Square Park. We gave away over 100 friendship lights for Lyme disease awareness.
Oh, wow.
And
nice.
It's a great event because what I do is in the center I have all the lights, draws hundreds of people, and on each side I draw a vision board with chalk. And it says, what is your dream? And I leave the chalk there. And you'll be surprised how fast those boards fill up. It's amazing. People from all countries, all tourists are there.
Right.
You see it all like in Chinese and in Hebrew and Arabic. You see all these different things. And it's just amazing.
So how did you fund that? Are you just doing that
actually,
out of your...
there was a very famous infomercial guy who passed on. His name is Don Lepre. And his mom found out about Friendship Lights. And she loves it so much. The past few years, she would pay for the materials to make this possible. So we do it in Don's honor and just go out there and give them away.
Wow.
Yeah, so this year,
so cool.
We're going to do something huge. You guys are going to be from the first people to know.
Okay.
We're going to do the same thing you're going to see it today, but the thing is, what's going to be different, we're going to have 3 times the amount of friendship lights. And the way it works is when you get a friendship light, you have 1 week to make a wish and pass it on to a friend.
Wow.
And each person that gets it makes a wish, takes a selfie, and we're going to track these friendship lights. We want to do friends around the world from Washington Square Park and see how far we get these and how many people that one friendship light can touch, because we're going to be passing them around. So you guys are the first to hear about that. It's the big news that I've been on social media, haven't been telling anybody about, but everybody's been waiting for this.
And
so
everybody knows.
when's the date? You have a date?
The date is going to be announced. It's going to be in July, but I don't have the exact date.
Okay.
I have to check schedules of holidays and whatnot. And
Is
do
it
the right
usually
date.
on a
Usually on
Saturday?
Friday.
Oh,
Usually
Friday?
on Friday, yeah.
Okay.
Why, you're not around on Friday?
We're here.
Every Friday. You're here every single Friday.
Bring us to the show.
Oh my God.
I gotta call in sick.
We need we'll do a live feed from over there.
Oh, we have to
Beam
do
it
it.
here.
We have to do the show. That's what we should
Yeah.
do. We'll do the
Yeah.
show from there. But you know what we're going to do? Let's show that clip
Okay.
real fast. And with that clip, after that, we're going to show a few pictures with people wearing the
Great.
friendship lights, and we're going to go back to Manny.
Awesome.
So let's take a look.
Every time before I do an event like this, I get so nervous. There's so many butterflies inside, but I just want to do it. I'm so excited to do it. We got 1:30 today. We're going to drop them down on the ground, give people a chance to come check them out. And we're also going to do a vision board today, which is really cool. Where I got some chalk, and I'm going to write a question. It's going to say, "What is your dream?" And we're going to draw a big box and give people a chance to write down their dream. The people who get a friendship light tonight, as you know, it means many different things. And tonight we're celebrating and also giving awareness to Lyme disease. So when they get that light, they know that it's shining for somebody with Lyme disease tonight. This is 130 friendship lights that we're going to drop down right now to Washington Square Park, New York City, and we're raising awareness for Lyme disease and also having a good time out here. So stay tuned for this.
Like I'm hoping so.
You have hope.
Yeah.
Well, I wish we could have shown the whole thing, but you know what? You have a YouTube or something
Yeah,
that
actually,
they can.
if you go to friendshiplights.com, there's a
Okay.
link for the story, and I have
Right.
all videos and the actual story
Right.
there where people can
so they
read.
can watch the whole
Yeah,
thing,
watch the
you
whole
know,
thing
have you.
and- yeah.
But there's some other pictures. That
I know
you-
there's some pictures, but I want to bring up before we forget about a video.
Oh yes, I
that
was
you're
just
doing?
just shot with a pop star Jill Terrell. She wrote a song called "Light It Up,"
Okay.
and she contacted me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she goes, "I'm doing this song called "Light It Up" for autism awareness."
Wow.
And I know you do the autism awareness friendship
Yeah,
lights.
yeah,
Will
yeah.
you? Can we use it on the video? I said yes,
Yeah,
and
without a
I'll
doubt.
be there. So a couple days ago, I went out and we shot the video. And next month, it's going to be out for everybody to hear. I heard the song already. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
really.
And I think everybody's going to love it. So next month, that'll be out, and friendship lights are featured in the videos.
Wow.
That's
so
great.
cool.
Yeah.
And we want to
real.
show a few pictures of people wearing your friendship lights.
There's so much going on. Oh, look. at
There we
that.
go. There's our friend Chris
Chris
Victor.
Victor. William DeMeo, the
So
star
now we're
of
gonna
Back
go
in
back
the Day.
to
Oh.
these are just pictures of people wearing the lights.
Can we hear?
No,
They hear
it's
us?
just lights. It's just people wearing the lights.
There's Jill Terrell.
There's Jill Terrell. We could have talked about each picture, but it would have took too much time.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
We're gonna, but it's nice to show.
There's Manny.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to Manny. Manny, what do you want to talk about first? Bring up first.
Let's talk about
Bonnie.
let's talk about Neverland. That's 5 seconds, and then Bonnie.
And you're going to be on a show that she's doing for you, or you're
Yes.
working together?
Yes.
Okay, wow. There's a lot of folks out there.
Yeah,
So
a lot
you're
of
just
smiles.
connecting.
Yes.
And that's really cool. I love it. You know, it's
Thank
like,
you.
well, I'm a smiler anyway. Can you tell?
Yes, it's a beautiful smile.
Yeah, I paid a lot of money for it. You're talking 3 times I had braces. I keep my retainers in now. You know? I don't mess around with it. But with all that, it's just connecting and
Yeah,
helping
bringing people together.
Yeah, and that's so cool, you know. So, and you connecting by bringing people to where their destination
I
goes.
meet
And,
at least 1,000 people a month in my
wow,
phone. That's a lot of people.
wow. And you like to talk.
Well, sometimes, not all the time.
So Man-
Only when I feel the
So,
person and they have good energy,
Okay.
that just turns me on.
Now tell us a little bit about the movie Netherland that you're doing.
Yes, I have a short part on it. I play myself as Mr. Ferrari with the main actress in it, Lauren, I believe is her name. And I'm doing a little clip in the car. It's coming out this summer, Neverland. And I just wanted to get that in there as well. And then I'm also, that's coming out this summer, by the way, in July. Also, I'm doing a part with Bonnie Brutner for the Ask Bon TV show.
Right.
We're doing a few episodes in my car, so we got a little show going on.
What is that show?
Ask
Bon Bon TV show.
Oh, where's that?
She's in a lot of networks, the Life Lifestyle Channel,
Manhattan Network Neighborhood.
She's on YouTube and yeah, she got all her advertisements all over the place, which is pretty amazing.
So they're going to do a segment on Manny the cab driver.
Yes, we're going to be doing that. And then eventually, you know, with her production team, I'll try to get my own show together as well on the road.
Yeah, because I know that you said you have a movie coming out or something.
Yeah, that's the Neverland.
That's the Neverland
That's the
movie.
Neverland.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it.
Okay.
I got a short little part.
Yeah, because I saw something. I was like, oh, interesting. I'm trying to catch up with everybody.
And I want to give a shout out to Paula, the chef. She's been
Chef
on the
Paula.
show as well.
I know Chef Paula as
I want to
well.
give a shout out. Lovely lady.
Really?
She's been on the show, yes.
She's been on the
Yes,
show before,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
She's dressed all in pink with the pink hat and the pink.
Not on this show.
She's
been on this
here.
network.
On
She's been on this network,
right?
yeah.
Network?
Yeah,
Oh,
because we are all individuals.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Madhouse is the studio.
Yeah.
And we all have our own shows.
Got it.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Passion for Life
Like,
with Dee and
right,
Ben.
but we have some we have some clips though that we want to show because Manny's been all over. We want to show a fast clip of Manny on Good Day New York with Rosanna Scotto and Greg Kelly.
Yes.
They're talking about Manny.
Yes.
Really? So cool.
Mr. Ferrari, the world famous cab driver, friend of Tom Hanks, let me do that. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much. How did you like the drive?
Your drive, I got so nauseous from it. You have a nice, steady drive.
Thank
People
you.
love being in your cab.
That's so cool. So were actually at the studio and
Yes, I was in the studio upstairs. When you get off the elevator, their walls, everybody autographs the walls. So when you get off the elevator, it's just graffiti everywhere. So I managed to get a red magic marker, and I just put my name up there. That's what they told me to. Manny Enzalata, Mr. Ferrari. So whenever you're ever there, when you get off the elevator, just look up, you'll see my name.
Wow.
But they were really, really nice to me.
Yeah.
They were very nice.
Wow.
Rosanna Scotto and Greg Kelly.
How long ago was that interview?
That was over a year ago now.
Okay.
It's been about over a little year ago.
Wow, you just getting out there, you know, both of y'all.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
cool.
yeah.
That's really, you're living your dream, and that's important.
And that
you
was
know.
a short clip. It's a longer clip. You know, you could see it on YouTube.
Okay.
Manny Enzalata, you could find it there, or my
cool.
Facebook page.
Right. Okay, cool.
And also, one of the actors, Billy Zane, you picked up.
Yeah,
and
Billy Zane.
And we have a little clip on that with Billy Zane that
Yeah.
we want to just show.
I was going to do, he was telling me to do a lot of YouTube, so I said, let's start now. So as I started doing, my phone died out. 3 seconds, that's all I got.
So we're gonna show that real quick. It's only 3 seconds.
All right.
And
That was quick.
and that's my interview there. Can you imagine that we did take a photo together? It's on it's on my page as well.
But every day, if you go on Facebook, on Manny's Facebook, which he'll tell us at the end, or Mr.
Okay,
Ferrari,
okay.
he has videos every day because he
Yes.
has stories of all the passengers that come in the car.
Yes.
And they're
Yes.
beautiful stories because I watch them every day.
Yeah,
and,
it's
and
great
they
to see.
sometimes they really tear me up.
Yeah,
I love
thank you.
I love watching them.
Thank you.
So let's just look at one more clip and
Okay.
some pictures. And the last clip is that you were on World News.
World
He's
News.
been on so many things, so many news things. But we're going to take a look at this clip.
When we come back, we remember him from so many movies like Castaway, and so did one New York cab driver who recognized him and said, "Hey, Wilson." The two hitting it off, taking a selfie, Hanks later tracking him down, giving him a ticket to the Broadway show Hanks was starring in at the time. The cab driver telling us tonight he's picked up a lot of famous people, but this was the nicest one. When we come back, we remember
So the pictures that you have that we're going to show in a little bit, who can you give us? Well, I guess we can do.
Some are some celebrities, some celebrities that
Some are
I put up
celebrities.
there. We could take a look at
We
some
can take a
people.
few and look.
If you want, I could tell you. That's the logo.
Oh, that's your logo.
That's Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a big
I
one.
can't see that. Oh, that's Brian De Palma, director for Scarface. That's the lady I'll be working with. That's
Ask
Bonnie
Mama.
Brudner. That's Tom Hanks and me. That's Cynthia Rowley, the designer. I can't see that. That's Anderson Cooper. I can't see that.
So I don't understand. Where do you hang out so that you meet all these people?
I just drive around and I just get lucky with them because, you know, everything is timey with me. That's the guy from Son of Anarchy. You got to drive. That's me in the magazine, In Touch Weekly magazine. You got to drive to make money. If I'm standing still somewhere, I won't be making any money, so it defeats my day.
So you keep on moving and just keep on picking up all these amazing people.
I just keep it moving. A lot of times, you know, I've had Sarah Jessica Parker in my car as well. I've came very close on getting what's her name? The girl that she just got together with Blake from The Voice. Stefani.
Oh, yes.
Almost got her, sort of just slide me by, but there's been tons of people. But I did videos in the car with Uzo Duba from Crazy Eyes, Orange is the New Black, and with Peter Dinklage, we did a little video in the car.
What, a music video?
A video. I just started videotaping and we just started acting. He kept saying, I think you're taking me to the wrong destination, Manny. He's a funny guy.
It seems like people be looking for you too. Huh?
Well, listen, if that's the case, you got to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to take advantage of your moment. It might not come back again.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a very simple guy. I'm a down to earth guy. So whatever comes my way is fine. I'm not looking for, you know, certain things. I'm just looking just to give out, you know, just inspire people with my stories.
Happiness and love.
That's it. That's all you can ask for. I'm a very mellow guy and, you know, I'm working on a few other things and, you know, that's a whole nother story. But at the end of the day, I'm just good to everyone, whether they're good to me or not. It doesn't matter.
What other things are you working on?
Well, I'm working on that coffee table book. It's just been harder than what I thought.
Right.
You know, because of you got to get permission from lots of people, and to get back in contact with them is sometimes could be very difficult.
Right. Well, you take pictures and
I take selfies with them.
You know what you have to get when you take these selfies. Get the release right then.
Well, that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
The idea wasn't there for the book.
Right.
And then that came later on. So I haven't been putting that many stories up yet until I get it together. But I could come up with 4 or 5 stories a day. So
really, wow.
But this book is going to happen.
The book, well, you know, it would be nice. You know, I want to make some good money on it. I would like to give some money to charity as well. You know, and just keep it moving. I just want to be. I don't like getting upset at people, and I don't like nobody getting upset at me. You know, I'm a very sensitive guy when it comes to that, you know, so when someone gets me upset, I'm like figuring out why, you know. Just try to do the right thing with people. And you know what? People in the car sometimes are difficult. Not everything's as smooth as you see it. Some people are difficult. I just can't wait for the next episode. It's like commercials. They get out, the next person comes in.
Right, and then they make your day.
Yeah.
The next person.
Yeah, the next guy, hey, how you doing? How's your day?
You know?
Yeah, I'm all right. What's going on?
I can't see you ever being like really not okay, you know?
No, well, you know, that's,
you just keep it moving. It's like, okay,
at my age
they had a
now,
bad day. So it's like, you're not going to bring that negativity. You
yeah, my bad days are not that bad.
Exactly,
really.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're going to be wrapping up in a minute. Thank you.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hot hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. G. I've established an organization called Voices for Veterans. We use music to honor veterans and to help the public understand what veterans have gone through when they come home from war. On October 22nd of this year, we're going to have an incredible show, a 3.5-hour concert at Malloy College, one of the greatest 500-seat theaters on Long Island. We're going to honor 25 veterans. We've taken an incredible band, 15 people from Long Island, some of the best musicians we could find, and we merged it with a 30-person choir, merging gospel with rock and roll. This incredible 3.5-hour show is like none other that you've ever seen. This is Grammy quality. October 22nd, you can buy a ticket, you can make a donation, you can get involved, you can help us with the committee. You can look us up at veterans.org and go on our website and get all the information about the show. Please make a difference to these veterans by coming aboard with us with Voices for Veterans. Thank you so much.
Hi, welcome back to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends. And it's almost over. Wow. It was
so fun.
It's beginning to get fun.
You know.
Well, we'll just have to do it again. Yes. You know. So, any more stories before we wrap it up? Or, you know,
I know there are a few more magazines you.
Oh yeah, I was in Touch Weekly magazine. I was in the New York Post. I was in the Queens Curry front page last year. I'm in it this time with Jack.
Yep, we got an article
from yesterday on. I was also on Despierta America, the #1 Spanish show in the country. They did a nice segment on me. And Univision, Primer Impacto, with a guy named Tony D'Andrade, very nice guy. That's national. They did a nice segment on me. Fuji TV Japan, they came down. They did a whole reenactment, How I Met Tom Hanks. That was really nice, a long video. And also the Today Show with Holder. I was also on that show. They treated me really nice.
Really?
They sent a limo to my house.
Kathy Lee too?
No, this was the morning one. So it was Al Roker, Matt Lauer, and the other two, I forgot their names. Oh, one of the Holt, the girl with the short hair, Miss Holt. She's adorable as well. But anyway,
I don't get up there.
Holder, you know, because Holder's been in my car too. That's the whole thing, you know. And I didn't even know it was her in my car. So I got invited to the show because she has been in my car.
Really?
So you see how things lead to places. And she was giving me all these Swedish fishes in the car. And I was telling, ma'am, I gotta go home and check for needles and pins first.
Oh, no.
Just made this whole big thing. But that's all on my Facebook page, Mr. Ferrari, Mr. Ferrari like the carpet with 2 Y's at the end, or Manny Anzalata, Anzalota. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Manny Anzalata as well. Hope to see you guys there.
Yes, and Jack?
Yes, to find me, you can go to Facebook, or you can just go straight to friendshiplights.com, and I have all my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram on there. So definitely hope to connect with some people out there who believe in the story as well.
All right. We got a few more minutes to talk. In the meanwhile, I just want Christina LaBoy, she's the director at the Lincoln. She's just going to come around the chair and just give a wave to to everyone.
And actually, Christina is going to have to come on
she's
and
going to
share
have to come on the show so she
we're
can just wave
always
to
talking
everyone.
about sharing about people and recovery and better ways of living and what will help with the mind and the body and the balance. So it's all about, this is actually helping with balance because it makes people happy. And thank you, Christina. Okay.
And it's all about passion, and we all every day have to wake up and love what we do and continue our passion with everyone and be kind and compassionate.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's life is so short right now, and it just you want to share and care, and all this makes you feel just like people. You sharing their journey will touch somebody else.
Absolutely.
And you don't even know who you might just touch by sharing a smile, or the friendship life, or a story about your cab experience, and people just love that type of interaction. And thank you for being.
Thank you
Thank you for inviting me to the show.
Great show.
It was awesome.
It was very good, and
very nice.
you'll have to come out again
Absolutely.
And hang out, and we may do it even bigger next time. And actually, when you do your whole big autism, we definitely have to.
I'd love to come back and tell you all about it and show some video of that.
That would be great. That would be great. So thanks again. I know it was a little difficult coming out this way.
Oh, it
know.
was no problem at all.
But,
Memorial Day weekend.
I know,
Yeah,
but
we
you
did
know,
it.
We did it, and we're going to do it again.
Let's put our friendship lights up.
Up for good luck.
We gotta get one for Manny.
And
We're gonna spread the friendship. Make a wish.
And next week, come back, Passion for Life with Dee and Friends.
Make a dream
come
come
back
true.
and enjoy. Thank you for tuning in.